I still remember that evening as if it were yesterday. The house was quiet when I returned from work, too quiet. Normally, my wife, Emily, would greet me at the door with her usual smile, but not that day. Instead, the living room was empty, and the faint sound of music played from upstairs. I shrugged it off at first. Maybe she was just relaxing, enjoying a glass of wine after a long day. But as I climbed the stairs, something caught my eye. On the small table by her bedroom door, there were two wine glasses. One of them was empty, but the other had a smear of red lipstick on the rim. My wife never wore red lipstick. My stomach tightened. I picked up the glass and turned it in my hand, staring at the stain. My thoughts raced. Who was here? Why were there two glasses? Why was there lipstick? Just then, Emily appeared in the doorway. She froze when she saw me holding the glass. Her eyes widened, and for a split second, panic flashed across her face before she forced a smile. "Oh, hey," she said too casually. "That's just a friend. We were having some wine." Her words echoed in my head. Just a friend. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But something in her tone, nervous, shaky, didn't sit right. I glanced past her into the bedroom. The sheets looked disturbed, pillows slightly out of place, as if someone had just gotten up in a hurry. I took a deep breath. "A friend? Who?" Before she could answer, I heard it, a faint sound. A floorboard creaking, the unmistakable noise of someone shifting their weight inside the room. My blood ran cold. "Emily," I said slowly, my voice low. "Who's in there?" She shook her head quickly, her words tumbling over each other. "No. One, you're imagining things. It's just me, I swear." But the sound came again. This time clearer. A muffled cough, as if someone tried to hold it back. I stepped past her, pushing the bedroom door wide open, and there he was. A man, half-dressed, standing frozen by the corner of the bed. His shirt was unbuttoned, his shoes on the floor, his face pale as he realized the truth. He'd been caught. Emily gasped. "It's not what it looks like." She cried, but her voice cracked. Betraying her lie. My heart pounded in my chest. Every memory, every moment of our marriage, every promise we had made flashed through my mind, and in that instant, it all shattered. The man stammered, "I should go," and scrambled to grab his clothes. But I stood in the doorway, blocking his exit. "Who are you?" I demanded. He avoided my eyes, mumbling his name, but it didn't matter. What mattered was the betrayal. My wife, my Emily, had been unfaithful, right under my nose. I turned to her. "How long?" I asked, my voice trembling with rage and heartbreak. Tears welled up in her eyes. She opened her mouth, but no words came out. That silence was louder than any confession. The man bolted past me, shoving his way out the door and down the stairs. The front door slammed behind him, leaving just the two of us in that suffocating room. Emily sobbed, reaching for me. "Please, it was a mistake. I didn't mean for it to happen." But I pulled away. The image of those two wine glasses burned into my mind. The lipstick stain, the noise. The man in our bedroom. "No," I said, my voice hollow. "This wasn't a mistake. This was a choice." For days, the betrayal consumed me. I replayed every moment of our marriage, wondering how many lies were hidden in the details. She begged me to forgive her, swearing it had only happened once. But trust, once broken, can't be repaired with words. And the truth? That night was just the beginning. The more I looked, the more I discovered late-night texts, hidden receipts, lies about where she'd been. The wine glasses were only the first crack in the wall. Behind it was a whole life she had been living without me. In the end, I made the hardest decision of my life. I left. Not because I stopped loving her, but because I finally loved myself enough to walk away. And every time I think back to that night, I remember the sound. That faint noise in the bedroom, the cough, the creak, the undeniable proof. She said it was just a friend, but friends don't hide in the dark. Friends don't leave lipstick stains on wine glasses. That night, I didn't just discover her betrayal. I discovered my strength,